कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन जय व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन जय व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी जय कुंज विहारी मुना तीरावनचारी जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Jagannath Jai Baladev Jai Subhadra Sudarsana Jai Jagannath Jai Baladev Jai Subhadra Sudarsana Jai Jagannath Jai Baladev Jai Subhadra Sudarsana Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Nayana Patagami Bhavati Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Nayana Patagami Bhavati Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Sri Radha Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Gopal Sri Radhe Jai Radha Madan Gopal Radha Madan Gopal Radha Madan Gopal Sri Radhe Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Sri Radhe Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Sri Radhe Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Sri Radhe Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Sri Radhe Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Sri Radhe Radha Samasundar Radha Samasundar Radha Samasundar Sri Radhe Radha Samasundar Radha Samasundar Radha Samasundar Sri Radhe Radha Krishna Chandra Radha Krishna Chandra Radha Krishna Chandra Sri Radhe Radha Krishna Chandra Radha Krishna Chandra Radha Krishna Chandra Sri Radhe Gauramita Jaya Gauramita Jaya Gauramita Jaya Gauramita Jaya Gauramita Jaya Gauramita Gauramita Jaya Gauramita Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Guru 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 श्री गोपाल की जय और निताय की जय हरे कृष्णा so welcome devotees we are discussing 24th 25th shloka today of 16th chapter of 4th canto so this is through Pruthumara story continues so we'll shortly I'll project the shlokas and then we'll read and then we'll start the discussion. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottapam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tadojaya Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chaksharam Militamena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamyam Dadati Sapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurum Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavansya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tasya Jivam Sadvaitam Sarvadhutam Parijanasahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakamitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासरि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। We'll start the slokas now. This is the 24th sloka. एषो अश्वमेधां सतम् अजहर सरस्वती प्रादुर्भवी अत्र अहर्षिदयस्य हयं पुरन्दरः सत्कृतश्चरमे वर्तमाने. Word to word translation by Srila Prabhupada. Eshaha, the king. Ashwamedha, sacrifice is known as Ashwamedha. Satam, 100. Shatam, 100. Ajahara will perform. Saraswati, the river of name Saraswati. Pradurbhavi became manifest. Yatra, where. Aharshit will still. Yasya, whose. Hayam, horse. Purandaraha, the Lord Indra. Satakratu, who performed 100 sacrifices. Charame, while the last sacrifice. Vartamane is occurring. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. At the source of river Saraswati, the king will perform 100 sacrifices known as Ashwamedh. In the course of last sacrifice, the heavenly king Indra will steal the sacrificial horse. Next sloka. एषा सत्मुपवने समेत्या सनत्कुमारं भगवतम् एकम् आराध्य भक्तिवा भक्त्या लभतामलं तज्ज्ञानं ये तो ब्रह्म परं विदन्ति. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. What word translation by Srila Prabhupada? Eshaha, the king, Swasadma of his palace, Upavane in the garden, Samitya meeting, Sanat Kumara, Sanat Kumara, Bhagavatam, the worshipable, Ekam alone, Aradhya worshipping, Bhaktya with devotion, Alavata, he will achieve, Amalam without contamination, Tat, that, Jnanam, transcendental knowledge, Yataha, by which, Brahma, spirit, Param, supreme transcendental, Vidanti, they enjoy, they know. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. The king Ruthu will meet Sanat Kumara, one of 4 Kumaras, in the garden of his palace compound. The king will worship him with devotion and will be fortunate to receive instructions by which one can enjoy transcendental bliss. Purport. The word Vidanti refers to one who knows something or enjoys something. When person is properly instructed by the spiritual master and understands the transcendental bliss, he enjoys life. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, 54th shloka, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na sochati kamshati na kamshati. When one attains to the Brahma platform, he neither hankers nor laments, and he actually partakes of transcendental blissful enjoyment. Although King Prithu was incarnation of Vishnu, he nonetheless taught the people in his kingdom to take instruction from the spiritual master who represents the disciple succession. One who can become fortunate and enjoy the blissful life even within the material world. In this verse, the word Vidanti is sometimes taken as a mean understanding. Thus, when a person understands Brahma or the supreme source of everything, he enjoys blissful life. Okay, so Esho Ashwamedam Satam Ajara Saraswati Pradurбhavi Yatra Arsida Yasya Hayam Purandaraha Satkratus Charame Vartamane. At the source of river Saraswati, the king will perform 100 sacrifices known as Ashwamedha. In the course of last sacrifice, the heavenly king Indra will steal the sacrificial horse. Esha swa सद्मो पवने समेत्या सनत कुमारन भगवतम एकम आराध्य भक्त लभतामलम कज्ञानम यतो ब्रह्म परम विदांति. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, so we'll start the discussion now. And thanks, devotees, for joining in the morning session from your busy schedule. And we'll continue the discussion. So, this is a Prithu Maharaj story, which is continued. Prithu Maharaj is coming into lineage of Dhruva Maharaj. We have discussed elaborately for some months on this platform the pastimes of Dhruva Maharaj, and Prithu equally continues those qualities of Dhruva Maharaj. So we'll discuss that in these two shlokas. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते जय पताका स्वामिनिति नामने नमो आचार्य पदाय निताय कृपा प्रदायिने गौरगतदमदाय नगर ग्राम तारिणे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामने नामस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासरि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे. In this shloka, there is a this shloka. There are some shlokas before this, and there are some shlokas after this. They are all discussing on the incidents of various great personalities like demigods or the personalities from Gandharva planets, Maharloka planets, Siddhaloka planets. They are very higher planets. Higher means heavenly planets, and above heavenly planets there are like Maharloka planet, Janloka planet. They are above heavenly planets, but ultimately they are part of this material world. So they are all very pious and very exalted personalities, demigods and all those great personalities. And they are glorifying the King Prithu. For what? They are not glorifying just like that. Generally, we in material world, we glorify sometimes out of heart. Yes, he's a great person. Materially. Materially also. Sometimes we glorify just for sake of glorification. ठीक है. Somehow we should glorify this person. Just to, because we have got some material motto or something. But spiritual life is not like that. Spiritual life, devotees, Lord, devotees, and all those great devotees and Lord, they are all, and of course, pastimes. Srimad Bhagavatam is full of all this glorification. So, in this shloka, there is a glorification happening. And that glorification is like an anticipatory glorification. Means, Prithu Maharaj is there, standing there or sitting there in front of those great personalities, and they are glorifying. You are such a great soul. You are such a great king. You are such a great devotee. You are such a pious king. You are so austere king. You are come now because you are come now and you are going to deliver the whole earth, deliver the whole souls. You are going to establish the Lord's authority again, which was actually destroyed. Lord's authority was denied, or the Vedic culture was denied just before the King Prithu by his own father, King Vena. King Vena was a demoniac king, Kshatriya king, demoniac king. He was a Kshatriya, but still he was demoniac. Kshatriyas are supposed to be devotees and pious. King Vena was a demon, and he started destroying the Vedic culture. he stopped doing all sort of sacrifices. No sacrifices, just materialistic. Material, like in the modern world, there are hardly any sacrifices. And it's not valid also. We cannot do that so-called, that original sacrifices also. We don't have that many resources with us. But there is no sacrifice also nowadays. Practically nothing. Very few. We say I have sacrificed something for my friend, my family. So there are some sacrifices there. But at a big scale, there is no sacrifice. And of course, there are some small sacrifices happening at individual level. But of course, Lord Chaitanya advented and he inaugurated the sacrifice of Harinam Sankirtan in the Kali Yuga, because Kali Yuga is not meant for this sort of elaborate sacrifices. It is just one sacrifice will be holding true in Kali Yuga is a Harinam Sankirtan. That's going on. Of course, so when I say there are no sacrifices, that standard setup like sacrifices are not there. The real sacrifice is a Harinam Sankirtan that is going on. Prabhupada has given us mantra, and Lord Chaitanya actually got it. Lord Chaitanya inaugurated or replenished the whole Mahamantra. Earlier it was also there, but he had made it as a sacrifice because the Lord himself. So these sacrifices are there. Nevertheless, in the context of Prithu Maharaj and these sages and great personalities they are saying you will do the Ashwamedha. Ashwamedha is a very prestigious yajna at that time kings used to do. They are glorifying you will do all these good things, and thus because King Vena stopped all those sacrifices. He stopped the Vedic culture, and to replenish that, of course, King Prithu came from the body of King Vena. King Vena was killed by the Brahmins and Kshatriyas that time, and exalted sages and munis. They came together and killed Vena because it was required to kill him. Otherwise, Vedic culture, whatever was remaining, would have got destroyed. Out of King Vena's body, they churned out the Prithu Maharaj and the Archi, his wife. Two bodies were churned out from the King Vena's body, and king was supposed to continue as the king, and Archi was supposed to be his wife, and that's what exactly it happened. So when Prithu Maharaj came, manifested himself, the story continues. So this is a glorification of Prithu, by saying you will do such a, you will do like that. They are telling what is going to happen in future. They were knowing the future. And that's what exactly happened also. So in this particular first loka, Ashwamedha Yajna was to be done by King Prithu, and he did it. But that time the Ashwa means horse, means sacrifice of horse. Of course, you should not think as a killing of horse or something like that. No. It was a sacrifice, has a different context altogether in our Vedic culture. The animal was sacrificed means doesn't mean it is killed and then eaten, and then that's all nonsense. What we do in the modern age under the name of our palate, we killed, and no, that time the animal was liberated. His body was taken out and he was liberated, animal liberated to the higher species of human being. And that's a very powerful siddhi people used to, that time Brahmin used to have. So that is a sacrifice. It has to happen, and it happened by Prithu Maharaj. But King Indra is the king of heavenly planets. He got insecure. Material world is like this. When somebody does something good, we feel insecure. And that's actually the case. So here also, Indra himself is not secure. The only secured people on this material world is devotees. Why? Because Lord, they know that Lord will take care of them. And they don't have any expectation how Lord should take care of them. Lord will take care of me, that's all. Whatever way it is. And devotees are, if we are pure devotees, we should try to become pure devotee. We are just starting the devotion, but I'm just telling, pure devotees, they are never insecure. They are free. They are, because they know they are all driven, governed by the Lord, Lord's will. But King Indra, Indra was not he is a devotee of Lord, of course, but he's not a pure devotee of Lord. They are demigods. Demigods are the semi-pious souls and some semi-devotees. So he had that insecure position because then Prithu will take over my throne. So then it is said that Indra will steal his sacrifice, sacrificial horse, and then, but of course, he was caught and then cursed and in ultimate. Anyway, that's not a story to be discussed today, but we are discussing the context that Prithu Maharaj is being glorified by the exalted personalities. And they had so many shlokas, so many good words for Prithu Maharaj. That's there. I'll just give you a couple of things I'll read just for better appreciation of how they glorified. 2, 3 shlokas only I'll read. The reciters continued, Dear King, you are direct incarnation of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, and by His causeless mercy you are descended on this earth. Therefore, it is not possible for us to actually glorify your exalted activities. Although you appeared through the body of King Vena, even great orators and speakers like Lord Brahma and the demigods cannot exactly describe those of activities of your lordship. Here, the reciters are telling you are so magnanimous, so great that we don't have words to express that. That was the level of the greatness of King Prithu. And why not? Because King Prithu was a direct incarnation. Means he was a Shaktavesh incarnation of the Lord. So last time we discussed there are 6 types of incarnations. There are 6 types of incarnation. Various Lila avatar, Guna avatar, Yuga avatar, Shaktavesh avatar, like that. Lila avatar means Narsiya Bhagwan, Rama, Lord Rama, Lord Krishna himself, Parshurama. These are Lila avatar. Yuga avatar for passion, Rajoguna. Now, there are these are the 6 categories of the incarnation. Out of that Shaktavesh means there is a soul, the person who is empowered by Lord. He himself, Lord is empowering him. And they are doing very super activities. So King Prithu was empowered and Lord has empowered him and himself was there, and that is a Shaktavesh. So in this shloka, they are saying, you are a guna, you are so magnanimous that we don't have words to explain or words to express our appreciation for, glorification for it. Then they continue saying, the king, Prithu Maharaj, is the best among those who are following religious principle. As such, he will engage everyone in pursuit of religious principles and give those principles all protection. He will also be great chastiser to the irreligious and atheistic. Then the king alone in his own body will be able to, in due course of time, maintain all living entities and keep them in pleasant condition by manifesting himself as a different demigods to perform various departmental activities. Thus, he will maintain the upper planetary system by including the populace to perform Vedic sacrifices. In due course of time, he will also maintain his earthly planet by discharging proper rainfall. So they continue. We will not read everything. They continued glorification of the King Prithu. Now, the next shloka says, 25th shloka says, the King Prithu will meet Sanat Kumar, one of the 4 Kumaras, in the garden of his palace compound. The king will worship him with devotion and will be fortunate to receive instruction by which one can enjoy transcendental bliss. Prabhupada explains here that basically we need to have somebody's krupa, somebody's mercy to actually appreciate the devotional service, or even to enjoy our so-called material life or our continue our path of our devotion, we need to have somebody's guidance, somebody's mercy, somebody's krupa. So in this case, Sanat Kumar. Sanat Kumar is one of the four Kumaras. Four Kumaras are the boy brahmacharis. They were devotees of Lord. And from there, one Sampradaya also came, Kumar Sampradaya came. They are Vaishnava Sampradaya. So one of them, Sanat Kumara, met King Prithu and he enlightened him. He got a knowledge from him. And then Prithu Maharaj could continue his pastimes. So Prabhupada read, thus one become fortunate and enjoy blissful life even within this material world. So generally it is said material world is full of ashashvatam dukkhalayam, miseries. But in material world itself, devotee enjoys the life. It's not that devotee means morose, oh, it's material world, what I will do. No, devotee's life is full of bliss. Brahmabhuta prasannatma na sochati na kankshati. Prabhupada refers this here. The Brahmabhut means the people who are at a spiritual platform, transcendental platform, more specifically devotional platform. That is Brahmabhuta. And in this platform, devotee enjoys in the very material world. Why? Because the whole material world has got problem is, the main basic problem is material world is characterized by the anxiety. We all have got anxieties. Anxiety to achieve something, anxiety to maintain something, anxiety to protect something. We want to protect money, we want to protect position, we want to protect family, we want to protect society, we want to achieve some position, money, this, that. But material world nature is such that there will be always some danger to all this so-called our possession. And hence we always keep hankering. I want this, I want this, I want this. And if you get that, we want to maintain it, protect it. Otherwise, somebody will steal away, it will go away, it will get spoiled. So we are in anxiety in both hankering and lamentation. And if something happens, something happens rather, then we become morose, and that is lamentation. Oh, I lost this. Oh, I lost this. So hankering and lamentation is a characteristic of material world. That is a kuntha. Kuntha means anxiety, and vaikuntha means spiritual world. That is where there is no anxiety. So only Prabhupada mentions in one of his lecture. Somebody asks Prabhupada, how to get rid of the anxieties? Prabhupada said it is not possible to get rid of anxieties in this material world, but it is possible if you surrender to Lord. Then only it is possible. Prabhupada says in a very grave bookness. There is a very small clip is there. Prabhupada says that if you surrender to Lord Krishna, then your anxieties are gone. Without surrender to Lord Krishna, it is not possible to come out of anxiety. Simple principle. So, Prabhupada writes here, the devotee is free of anxiety in material world itself. And he will enjoy material world itself. Enjoy in the sense, not in a very bad way, but the way non-devotees enjoy. He will relish the spiritual life, devotional service in this material world and use all the resources of spirituals of material world in the service of Lord. And that is why devotee enjoy. Because he doesn't have anxiety, he is protected by Lord. He is always Brahmabhuta. Brahmabhuta means situated in Lord's devotion, transcendental. Prasannatma. Prasannatma is always joyous, always blissful. Na sochati na kankshati. Na sochati na kankshati. No lamentation, no hankering. Kankshati means hankering. Sochati means lamentation. Because there is no lamentation and no hankering, his devotee is happy. How he is able to do that? Because he knows Lord will take care of him. There is nothing, and then everything will be fine. And that's how. And then he is situated on the spiritual platform, which is our natural position. So in this shloka, Prabhupada explains that. Now, question comes, why we should glorify devotees. Why we should glorify? Somebody may ask, oh, Lord is there, I am also there. Okay, I am a devotee. Or even though I am not devotee, I am neutral. And I will continue, let Lord continue his own way. Why? There is a necessity of glorification. That is of the Lord. And why even devotees? Why I should glorify devotee? So, Prabhupada explains, not in this shloka, somewhere, especially in Bhakti Rasamrut Sindhu, Nectar of Devotion, Prabhupada explains, the whole Bhagavatam is full of glorification of devotees and the Lord and his pastime that we discussed, that I mentioned. Why there is a glorification? Because Lord is full of qualities. Because in material world also we see if somebody is worth having good qualities, we tend to glorify because glorification is our natural tendency, our natural feeling. And by glorifying somebody, we also feel better, good, or blissful. Why? Because that's our natural position. Of course, in material world, people don't glorify each other so easily. But sometimes we glorify, otherwise, yeah, he's good, but I'm also not that bad. That happens. Okay. Or sometimes we glorify somebody with some material beauty, and sometimes we glorify, okay, good also. Good, he is really. Material world also we glorify. Because that's our natural quality to glorify. And good quality is always somebody like to glorify. And in spiritual life, glorification is a important part of the spiritual life. Without glorification, we cannot progress on spiritual life. That's what way of saying it. Why? Because why we don't want to glorify somebody in a general way sense is because we have got ego that I am better. He is not that good. Or even though he is good, I am not that bad. But the whole spiritual life is meant or based on removing our ego. How it will be done? By glorifying. That is one side. By to remove our ego, to remove our bad qualities, remove our jealousy, we glorify. That is one way of looking at it. That's also right. Other side is Lord has got so many good qualities. Devotees are so many. When you glorify somebody and express our feeling to glorify the person, the same qualities tend to appear in our case. That is the way it works. So when you glorify somebody, good quality, when you keep constantly thinking of the good qualities of somebody, say somebody means in this case devotees and Lord in spiritual life, you tend to get those good qualities. And when you remove, and when you in this way purify yourself by glorifying the Lord and the devotees, it's a purification process. What is that we are trying to purify? We are trying to purify our bad qualities, which are Kam, Krodha, Lobha, Madhav, Moha, Matsya. These are the 6 bad qualities we have got. Contamination of the material world. We have got. How to remove those contamination? By glorifying. Means these bad qualities get cleaned and good qualities will come in us. And we also progress on the spiritual life. We also become blissful. So that is the immense benefit of glorifying the devotee and his Lord. Of course, devotee doesn't seek that way. Pure devotee doesn't seek you. Because I want to have good qualities, then I will glorify. Not purpose is not to even get good qualities. Although devotee will get the good quality, but purpose is not to motivation. Main motivation is not to let me glorify the Lord and his devotees. I want to be great. No, it's not like that. It is out of his natural feeling, natural love for the Lord and the devotees. Because it is in natural, our national constitutional position is to serve, to glorify others. And when you do that, we become happy because that's our natural position. That's the real thing. Getting good qualities in the devotees by glorifying other devotees and Lord is a secondary benefit. And we should take that. I'm not saying we should not take that, but that should not be our motivation. The motivation is just glorify the Lord out of love, out of gratitude, out of love. If you see in many yoga classes also, I have seen that personally. In many yoga classes, they do all that pranayama, all that. They say, okay, you sit quietly and express your gratitude to Lord. Express your gratitude to whatever this nature is giving to us. Express your gratitude to the good people in your life who has given you parents and friends who are given. They start like this. Why? Because gratitude is a very important quality. Gratitude means expressing the thanks for the person who has helped us or who have given us the benefits in any form. That is gratitude. In Sanskrit, it's kritagna. So it's there. So gratitude, out of gratitude, out of love, we should glorify the Lord and his devotees. Then what will happen? We'll also become slowly progressed on the spiritual life. Why we need good qualities? Because it will remove bad qualities, first of all. Then good qualities will allow us to glorify the Lord. And we'll more and more become surrender to Lord, more and more become close to Lord. We'll become intimacy. Lord mercy we will get. And good qualities, who doesn't like? If you have got good qualities, others will like those good qualities. Although it's a material world, there is always some factor of jealousy, but in the devotees association, there is no jealousy. Okay, that is the that is the qualities of the devotee. So he always glorify the Lord. Now there are enough purport by Prabhupada in Bhakti Rasamrita. What are those good qualities? We are discussing good qualities. What are those good qualities typically? What are those good qualities typically? So these good qualities are explained. I'll just open it for 2 minutes and we'll discuss that. Give me 2 minutes. So we'll explain. Okay. So just give me 2 minutes. Okay, just give me 2 minutes, Prabhuji, Mataji. Something went here wrong. Okay, let me read it. Otherwise, some problem in. Yes. So Prabhupada explains in Bhagavatam, in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, there are 64 qualities of Lord Krishna. 64 main qualities. 64. Okay. So what are those? I'll just quickly go through it. I will not chant all the 64 qualities, but typically some of them. So Prabhupada explains his body is well constructed. His means Lord Krishna's body is well constructed. His body is all auspicious symptom. His body is beautiful. He's well versed in various languages. He's expert in speaking. He's learned. He's very intelligent. He's influential. He's joyful. He's expert. He's cunning also. He's grateful. He's firmly convinced. He knows how to deal with different circumstances. He's always conversant with spiritual injunctions. He's clean. He's fair in his dealing. He's magnanimous. He's religious. He's a great hero. He's a merciful. He's respectful. He's competent. Like that. 64 qualities. So these 50 qualities are there in front of me, explained by Prabhupada, and there are some additional qualities. He's always situated in his original condition. He's omniscient. He's evergreen, always fresh. He's essentially blissful. So initial 50 qualities, what Prabhupada writes here, the initial 50 qualities can be exhibited in every living entity. That 50 qualities, what I read the initially 50 qualities. Out of just some of those I read. They can be exhibited in every living entity. In a small, minute proportion, although we'll never be able to match the extent of the qualities of the Lord. Because we are soul, Lord is super soul. We are Atma, Lord is Parama. So we cannot match the quantum, but qualitatively we have this quality. Qualitatively, we can get this quality as an individual super soul. If we slowly progress ourselves in spiritual life. So these 50 qualities we start exhibiting in us. Of course, there are some qualities out of 64, 50 can be exhibited, but there are some qualities with living entity cannot be exhibited because we are not super soul. Like Omniscient, omnipotent means we cannot be present everywhere. Lord is present everywhere, but can we be present everywhere? No, like that. Okay, so there are some qualities which cannot be exhibited by living entity. We are not supreme. Supreme itself is a quality. Lord is supreme. We are not supreme. That we can never exhibit. We are not omniscient. We cannot be everywhere, but Lord is everywhere. Like that. Okay. Then there are some qualities which are specifically to Lord Krishna. That is, he has inconceivable qualities, unlimited qualities. He is seed of all incarnations. He grants highest perfection to those enemies whom he kills. He is the most attractive self-love. So these qualities are various categories. We'll not get into details. The matter here is Lord Krishna is a source of all good qualities. That is one thing. 50 qualities of 64 qualities of Lord Krishna can be exhibited by living entity in this material world. That is second point. And we should strive for it. How it will happen? By glorification of Lord and his devotees. Why devotees? Because devotee knows Lord better than Lord himself. That's what it is said. And devotees are very pure devotional service. The mood of devotee is the devotion. And that is what we are trying to cultivate. We are not trying to cultivate the mood of Lord. Oh, I have got good qualities. I am Lord now. We are trying to cultivate good qualities of, we are trying to cultivate mood of devotee. How it will be done? By chanting the devotees' pastimes, devotees' greatness, devotees' qualities. So, devotees of the Lord are always glorifying Lord. And devotees of Lord are glorifying devotees of Lord as well as Lord. How? Why? Because that is a way to get mercy. That is a way to become blissful. That is a way to remove our bad qualities. And that is a way to appreciate how develop the love for the Lord and his devotee. So since Lord has got so many qualities, devotees also have got these qualities. And we should glorify those same qualities of devotees as Lord, as well as Lord in that mood. We should appreciate the qualities of Lord by as a Lord, and we should appreciate or glorify the qualities of devotee as a devotee. Then everything will be very auspicious for us, and we will continue very fast on the path of devotional service. We want to progress on the path of devotional service. Glorification of the Lord and devotee is the easiest way, even easiest way to progress on the path of growth. Because it removes our false ego, and it develops the attachment for the Lord and devotees. And we tend to get those good qualities, and we clean ourselves, and the process is very fast. Process becomes very fast. This is the sum and substance. So King Prithu is being glorified by the various great personalities. Why? Because they themselves want to develop those qualities of King Prithu. Secondly, they have what love of Prithu. They want to express gratitude by glorifying the Lord, glorifying the King Prithu. So the summary of the today's session is glorification is very important in the devotional life. Glorification of devotees, glorification of scriptures, glorification of the pastimes of Lord, glorification of Lord himself. By glorifying, we should have very clear-cut motive that we should get a mercy or bliss from the Lord, mercy, krupa from the Lord. Also, we should know that by glorifying, we'll become blissful. There's nothing wrong in expecting that. But the motivation should be to glorify actually in a very selfless way. And that will make us our devotional process very, very easy and very pleasing and very easily achievable. So this is the pastimes of the Prithu Maharaj we are discussing. Now we have discussed these two shlokas today. Going further, there is a story that Earth was not very happy with the King Vena, who was a demonic king. Then she stopped giving the grains and all the natural resources. But Prithu Maharaj chastised her. he got hold of her and told her to know you have to give the grains. He said, I will give the grains and the natural supplements, provided people become pious. And that's what Prithu Maharaj ensured her. Yes, I will ensure people follow Vedic culture and they become pious, and then you in turn give them all the resources. So essentially it is being taught us that without doing the spiritual, without following the Vedic culture, we cannot expect the nature or this Mother Earth will reciprocate properly. That's why nowadays there are so many calamities, so many wars, so many natural disasters, shortage of rain, shortage of natural resources. Why? Because we are not following the Vedic principles, and Earth will restrict the supply. Of course, we are not so powerful of King Prithu that we will change the earth, and we don't have that capability also and that purity also. But King Prithu had that capability and the purity because he was a Lord's incarnation, and he could tell Mother Earth to supply all those, and he could restore the Vedic society, Vedic culture again. And then further, King Indra tried to steal the horse, Ashwamedhya's horse, and then he was punished, and that goes on. We'll not get into this. So that's the story. Beautiful story. And by glorifying the King Prithu, we should progress on the path of uh, spiritual or devotional service. And today, another like Lord Vaman Dev's appearance day, very Dwadashi, very auspicious, transcendentally very blissful. We should glorify Lord Vaman also. Not now, but like we'll not have time to go so much in detail. But you can read today Vaman pastimes who liberated Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj was a demon, but he liberated demon also. And there are many other beautiful story in Bhagavatam. So you should hear, we should read Lord Vaman Deva's pastimes. So that's again glorification. Please keep glorifying devotees, pure devotees like Prabhupada disciples, our Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. Please keep glorifying the avatars, Lila avatar of the Lord, glorifying the King Prithu, King Dhruva, and try to progress on the devotional path. That will be very fast. And let's uh, pray to Lord Vaman today that he helps us in progressing on the path of devotional service and give us little bit of its mercy. And rest is left unto the him only. Hare Krishna. So thanks devotees for your time today. And any questions, any comments, please discuss now. We'll discuss for some time and then we'll close the session. Thanks again. Thanks once again for your presence. Hare Krishna. Any questions, comment, please speak. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Danda Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you, wonderful class, Prabhuji. Just to know, like, as the devotees are glorifying Prithu Maharaj and telling that this is going to happen in future and that. So, and it's also mentioned that in the sacrifice that the horse will be stolen by Indra. So
Yeah.
beforehand, Prithu Maharaj has been told regarding this.
Yes.
So how to understand this, Prabhuji? Because if somebody knows, he can take the precaution. Yes, somehow we can. So something. The question comes in the mind, like why beforehand?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Prabhuji, it's a very good question and very I will say humorous or funny also, but it's a very good question. See, Prabhuji, what happened now? When we understand the pastimes of the Lord, and such thing come like as if Prithu Maharaj knowing everything, his horse will be stolen. Why he did not take precaution? So it's not question of he was not able to protect his horse. It's not like that. He was to deliver Indra, he has to chastise Indra, he has to teach a lesson, he has to exhibit the pastimes. The whole pastime itself is to why there is a pastimes. It's not important that horse is stolen and Prithu Maharaj brought that horse back and the caught hold of Indra. That's not important, Prabhu. The pastimes. What is the pastimes here? That Indra-like personalities are there. They are jealous, and how to chastise them. We should learn lesson from them. How Lord will behave with them. What we should not do. So they are explaining. Lord is explaining all those things in the form is pastimes. So if Lord has to protect his horse by knowing that he's going to get stolen going further, this pastime would not have got exhibited. So but Lord want to exhibit pastime. So he's showing as if he doesn't know, or even though he knows, he's not going to do anything. But let it happen, because that pastimes is meant for exhibiting for understanding for the human race. We should be able to understand the whole story. Qualities of Lord will be manifested. Qualities of Indra will be manifested. How Indra got corrected, how demigods behaved, how he behaved, that she, how one character, all those characters, how they behaved in the past times, including Lord, so that we learn from them, because we are in those characters somehow or other. Sometimes we become Indra-like personalities, like we are jealous. Sometimes we become Ravana-like. Sometimes we become godly also. So to develop those good qualities and to eliminate bad qualities, there's a story is given. Demonstration. It's a demonstration. So Lila is always to be seen like that. If you are knowing why you're not, it's not question of protecting the horse. Horse can be anyway got protected. But if horse get protected, where Lila will get displayed? So Lila will continue. So it's not horse, or it's not like if Rama was knowing what will happen to Ravana, why he went and he could have killed Ravana in one shot. Actually, if you really see. In Mahabharata also, Arjuna or Lord Krishna himself would have finished all those warriors in one shot. Nothing to her. But why? Because then how Bhagavad Gita will be taught, how Bhagavad Gita will be spoken, how our minds, our common man's soul's mind will be expressed. And so in Bhagavad Gita, we can see that our common mind, our soul's mind is expressed in the form of Arjuna. I mean, Arjuna is representing us. Arjuna was knowing Bhagavad Gita anyway. He did not need that lessons from Lord, because he was Lord's friend. So he was knowing that, but he behaved as if, hey, I am a common man, common soul. So we could correlate Arjuna's case. That, Arjuna went into anxiety. Arjuna had this dilemma. Arjuna had this problem. Then how Lord gives a solution to this problem, we can actually understand. Yes. And then that is meant for us. So all those pastimes are meant for us, not to worry about that incident, what happened in the pastime. That is all there. That is only it's like a drama, Prabhu. It's like drama. Drama, everything is known. But characters play that drama. Is why? Because to enjoy or learn the audience. I mean, audience should enjoy the drama or learn from the drama. The characters play. So, lot of pastimes are like this drama. Transcendental drama means in the right way, good sense. He's playing that drama along with his devotees and in this to teach us, to make us learn. And that is where we should see the pastimes. We should not interpret pastime, oh Lord, that horse has to be stolen, why did not prevent it? Then pastime would not happen. Lord will allow it to happen. Let it get stolen, then I will tell what is to be done. So this is the way to see the pastime. That's how it is, bro. I hope I am able to make it clear.
Yeah, it's very, very clear. Thanks a lot, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Jai. Dandapranam. Jai.
Hare Krishna. So any further questions, comments we can discuss, otherwise we can close the session for today. And thanks devotees, Matajis, Prabhujis joining the session, and please keep joining this Srimad Bhagavatam class at 8 o'clock every day, and keep enjoying the Lord's pastimes. Bhagavatam is so beautiful, so blissful, all our anxieties will go away. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We are closing the session.